Ek kuier vanoggend saam met Taryn Johnson. Nou, sy is die stigter en die hoofuitvoerende beampte van die Hennops River Revival and Deep Water Movement. Taryn, welcome to Grootplaas.
Thank you so much for the invite. It's exciting to be here.
Yes, I love that there's people like you who feel passionate about something we all should be passionate about, right? So let's start. What are the reasons that made you decide to start cleaning the Hennops River?
There were quite a couple of things leading up to it, which I didn't seem to think were exactly out of the ordinary or to anything special along the way. But it ended up when my 12-year-old daughter said to me, "Mom, I want to do a river cleanup." And I was like, okay, have you seen the river? And anyway, so I organised one for her, and when I went down and saw the water myself, I was like, whoa.
Shocking.
Whoa, we are in big trouble. What can I do?
Yeah.
What can I do? What do I have
Pick
to
me.
do? I'm here.
Yeah.
This is me.
Yeah. And that's the starting point. I love it that there's always, with a story like that, there's a very personal reason. I mean, being a mother, we don't want to leave bad stuff for our children. If we can make a difference, that's what we do.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, not 100%.
Yeah.
We should.
We should. Now tell me, how bad is it? We don't want to focus on the crisis, but the fact that there is a crisis, or that's the truth. So paint that picture for me.
Okay, so the problem is already 50 years in. We have not even started to shift gear. We are in big trouble.
Yeah.
big trouble, and the time is now. That's about it. Yeah, I don't understand why people are just so disconnected, because it's just not hitting home. We are all 70% water.
Yes.
Now look after yourself, damn it. You know?
Exactly.
Because that's really what it is.
Tell me about this movement, because now it's one thing being available and going down and cleaning and getting a few friends, but you've started a movement. Tell me about that.
Well, I think just putting your hand up and going all for it. I didn't know what I was doing. I'd never done this before, so I winged it completely. I was like, well, there are no rules, so yeah, where do I go?
Yes, let's make our own rules.
Yeah, make it all up as I go. Everything, you know, none of it was planned. It just happened. I surrendered. I was like, right, here I am. Use me.
Yeah.
And I've just let everything flow, and it's an incredibly powerful teacher, water, wow.
Yeah.
When you just have to surrender, because otherwise you might just drown.
No, absolutely, absolutely. How old is Hennops Revival?
Hennops, we just turned 4. Yeah, so it was our birthday just 2 weeks back.
Yeah.
So that was awesome, milestone for us, and we've done a phenomenal amount of work. Removed over 4.5 million kilograms of trash, just in Centurion, in the Hennops River.
Yeah.
In 4 years, by hand, mostly.
Yeah, that is amazing. I think when I can't even start to imagine an operation like that, because that's basically what it is. It shifts from somebody, an individual trying to do good, to a movement where you get groups. So I mean, how do you interact with the public? Who can be part of the team? How do you work?
You know, I think you just shine a light, bright enough for other people to see. That's where you need to go and what you need to do, and just do it wherever you are. Yeah. Wherever you are, it's about what you do.
Do you think South Africans understand the severity of the crisis? And if the answer is no, why not?
No.
Why don't you think the penny drops?
We're disconnected. I'm different to the mountain over there. I'm different to you, and I'm different to everyone. Yeah. And there's all this division and ego that goes and plays in amongst these silly thoughts. And at the end of the day, you've just got to look at things and go like, well, it's my river. Yeah. I don't want to I'm not going to hand this over to my kids. Are you joking?
Yeah. We can't do that.
No, it's terrible. And I mean, we're just taking out the physical waste, the ones you can see. Yeah. The sewage and all the chemicals and the toxins in there. You know, there's not life in the river.
You said now you only focused, well, in the past 4 years in Centurion, but we know the Hennops River goes. So what are the growth plans for this revival? And, I mean, how big of a group do you think it's going to take to make a lasting difference in the situation?
The lasting difference is going to come in when we get to the people's minds. Or when they get to their own minds, because I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Maybe taking a break.
Yeah.
But really, once you start thinking, you can only think like we're being idiots if we're carrying on this way. You know, we still have. I mean, how do we reverse from this?
Exactly. I don't know. One step at a time, almost. Yeah.
It's very bad.
Yeah.
It's very, very bad. You know, rivers should not look this way. And so the deep water movement has now started, and that's to basically expand on what Hennops is doing, but not be bound by Hennops.
Yes, yes.
So countrywide, continent-wide, hey, who knows, even the globe. I'm not going to put any limits. It's water, so I'm just going where it's flowing.
Do you solely depend on volunteers being part, or have you built a team?
Yeah, I've actually, it's amazing. I look at this and I'm actually really proud because
That's wonderful.
I've got 19 people that get paid monthly for doing what we do.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yes.
It's so awesome. And I'm totally unplanned.
Yes. You are allowed to pat yourself on the shoulder. I think we sometimes get into a rut where we think if my difference is not astronomical, then I'm just going to leave it. But people don't understand, if you just make a difference in your immediate environment, something, whatever you can do, that's got to be good enough. Because if everybody has that mindset...
It's like the pendulum effect.
Absolutely. Now, if we look at 2023, it was a challenging year. If we look at agriculture and just in general in the world, in South Africa, for you guys, what was the challenges for 2023?
Well, we had the cholera outbreak, which we used to get creative.
Yeah.
Because I was like, whoa, okay, we're not going near the river, so what do we do now? So then we started cleaning stormwater drains. I taught people how.
Now, I'm sitting here and I'm wondering, what can the average person do to make a difference? And really use the opportunity, because we say it's common sense. Don't litter and pick up after yourself.
Uncommon sense.
It sounds like mother. But for some people, it's not. So what can the average person do to make a difference?
First and foremost, stop pointing your fingers everywhere else. Just stop anything but me. It's not my... I don't throw my rubbish in the river. Neither do I, you know what I mean? But
yeah, but we got to clean together.
No, so people must just... No, they don't need to clean the river. Share the posts, like them. Just make a noise. It's really something to make a noise about, you know. Share the information, let more people know about what's going on and the critical things and the good things that are actually happening. I mean, it's bizarre that I have to have an organisation that cleans the river.
Yeah. That
it even exists.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you guys exist. I'm really glad. I think obviously 2023, like we said, had its challenges. When it comes to 2024, what lies ahead for you guys? And how would you like to just extra promote that impact you're making?
So, looking at so many projects, I've got a lot lined up, right? I've got really, really beautiful recycling initiatives that, you know, incorporate it all. It's moneyless hubs where poverty doesn't exist because everything's covered.
Yes.
And all it takes is an exchange.
Yeah.
That's where you got to shift so gently that people don't even know that they're moving.
Yeah.
And then so start up with definition, upskill people, teach them. We're going into the schools doing more citizen science testing and getting them to test the quality of the river.
Yeah.
By exploring with the
Yeah.
organisms and, you know, like in the wetlands and shaking, like, seeing what you find to determine how healthy your river is
Yes.
or not.
And that's the thing, is this is an awareness that needs to be, I want to say the word educated, but it needs to be shown to children because, especially in a young age, if, do you
Yeah.
agree?
Well, look, I mean, I always have hope. Because I saw how quickly everybody put on gloves and masks
Yeah.
in a very short space of time. So I won't be... I'd love to see everybody just cleaning up after
Yeah, yeah,
themselves and not being foolish.
Yeah,
and thoughtless.
absolutely. Absolutely. I think if we, I'm very aware that people might look and, you know, people always say, oh, I want to make a difference, but I don't know where to take part. There's so many organizations. How would you invite the public to be part of this movement just to clean something simple as the Hennops River?
No, you can start at home. You can do it
Yeah.
in your very own kitchen and you can wash your own waste.
Yeah.
Wash and separate.
Yes.
That is the key here. You know, when we had 3 months of strikes, my bin didn't go out once. I only knew the truck was coming because I saw it driving and I was like, bring the bin.
Yeah.
You know, it was only half full. It didn't stink, but I compost all my food waste and I recycle.
Yes.
Huge difference. It doesn't stink, didn't need the bin to be picked up. I usually just have a tiny little packet of things to throw away because...
And would you say this, you would like this to be part of your legacy, leaving behind? I mean, you are also talking as a mother. Would you like other mothers or other people just to
No, it's
share in
embarrassing.
this legacy?
Oh, well, it's embarrassing what we're leaving behind. You know what I mean? That's why, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I don't want to put that onto my children. We must leave them. It will just get worse.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's disgusting that it got so bad.
Yes.
On whose watch? You know?
On ours,
How?
unfortunately.
Yeah. No, we made a big mess.
Well, Taryn, I'm glad that there's people and organizations like you that really feel passionate about this. So thank you, and thank you for coming in this morning.
Big pleasure. Thank you so much. We can also, you know, just share the website and, well, the website not really exciting, but Facebook pages and LinkedIn. It's all, we're on all the channels.
Thank you so much.